Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while, but we're continuing our series on multiplex updates in the province of British Columbia. We've already covered Vancouver, Burnaby, Surrey, and Port Moody, and now we're focusing on the City of Richmond. Located just south of Vancouver, Richmond has adhered to Bill 44, also known as the Multiplex legislation, with the compliance deadline on June 30th, 2024. With that in mind, we've put together a summary of key information from the recent council meeting. Let's start with the basic information. Unlike the previous cities we've covered, Richmond provides more in-depth and meticulous updates. While other cities rezoned or merged previous zoning classifications to meet the requirements for the SSMUH, Richmond took a different approach by selecting specific blocks eligible for SSMUH updates. They also made changes to the zones and some rules within these selected blocks. Originally, the city planned to promote rental tenure for these changes, with stratification requiring a rezoning application. However, the council proposed allowing stratification with the changes, and as a compromise, the city permitted stratification in the chosen blocks. Now let's start with the lot area. Any regular lot can build up to 4 units, and lots near frequent transit service bus stops can go up to 6 units. For those unfamiliar, frequent transit service refers to areas served by at least one route with an average frequency of 15 minutes. According to the City of Richmond, the areas within the red lines are eligible for up to 6 units per lot. However, if you're eligible to build up to 6 units and decide to pursue that, you may need to contribute to the Affordable Housing Reserve and include at least one affordable housing unit. Regarding parking regulations, lots near prescribed bus stops aren't required to have parking spaces. Lots outside a 400-meter radius from prescribed bus stops will require 0.5 parking spaces for lot frontages less than 15 meters and 1.0 space for frontages greater than 15 meters. However, as an architect, I believe people are still dependent on their cars rather than public transportation, and it will take time for this to change. To ensure future residents have a comfortable stay, I would still recommend providing at least one parking space per unit. It's also important to note that if a lot has lane access, parking access must be from the rear portion of the lot. If there's no lane access, parking access should be from the front of the lot, but it should only allow for one driveway. This is part of the city's effort to reduce traffic on arterial roads. Next, let's discuss the floor area ratio, FAR. The provincial policy recommends that cities remove FAR and instead use setbacks, building height, and lot coverage as the basis for building volume. However, this is difficult to achieve, so most cities, including Richmond, still include FAR. Typically, lots smaller than 464.5 square meters will have a FAR of 0.55 to 0.60, while larger lots will have a FAR reduced to 0.30. Let's move on to some possible lot configurations. If you're planning to have multiple units on your lot, keep in mind that each lot can have a maximum of only 2 principal buildings, regardless of lane access. Additionally, there must be a minimum of 6 meters between the front and rear buildings. Note that windows are not allowed on walls facing the interior yard. Building height for the front building can go up to 9 meters for a sloped roof and 7.5 meters for a flat roof. For the rear building, the maximum height is 4 meters if there's no lane, but it can go up to 7.5 meters if there's lane access. Additionally, the City of Richmond has released a guide to help people understand these changes, as they can be quite complex. The guide includes possible building volumes for small, medium, and large lots, with options depending on lot size and lane access. Here are some examples. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time. There are different options to choose from. If you've made it this far and enjoyed the video, feel free to follow our social media pages or like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us produce more content like this. For those interested in building one of these homes and needing professional assistance, you can email me. The email address will be provided in the description as well. That's it for today. Thank you, and see you in the next one.